Good morning, class 10. Welcome to Commercial Studies class. Children, in the last class, we have discussed about consumer awareness and its importance. Children, today also we'll continue with the same chapter number 4, that is consumer protection. And we today will be talking about the next topic of that chapter, that is Consumer Protection Act. And children, this topic is very important. Children, consumer protection, you already know that consumer needs to get their rights and duties protected towards various types of exploitation, right? We have already discussed this in detail. Children, today we will be talking about Consumer Protection Act, and the act is Consumer Protection Act 1986. Children, Consumer Protection Act provides protection to the consumer, passed by the Parliament in 1986 and came into force effective from July 1987. The act extends to the Jammu and the act extends to the whole of the India except the state of Jammu and Kashmir. It was amended twice, and the act provides for the formation of consumer protection councils both at the center and in state. Right, children? So, children, you need to know about Consumer Protection Act in detail. Children, why Consumer Protection Act is needed? First, understand this. Need for Consumer Protection Act in the era of free competition where consumer is the king. So they need protection. Since beginning we are saying that consumer is the king of the market. So definitely consumer, if it is a king of the market, he needs some protection. And for his protection, the government has passed one act in year 1986, and that is known as Consumer Protection Act 1986. Children, Consumer Protection Act 1986 is also known as COPRA in short form. If somebody says what is COPRA, so don't get confused. It's C stands for consumer, P stands for protection, and R stands for regulation, and A stands for act. So Consumer Protection Act is also known as COPRA. Okay. Now, Children, Consumer Protection Act we need to discuss in detail. So let's discuss that in detail. Children, Consumer Protection Act, the year I told you is 1986. Consumer Protection Act 1986 is a social welfare legislation which was enacted as a result of widespread consumer protection movement. The main objective of this legislature is enactment of the act is to provide for better protection of the interest of the consumer and to make the provision for establishment of consumer councils and other authorities for settlement of consumer disputes and matter connected therewith, right? Now, in order to promote and protect the rights of the interests of the consumer, quasi-judicial machinery is sought to be set up at the district, state and center level. Children, the main objective of this body, that is this act, Consumer Protection Act of COPRA, is to provide speedy, simple redressal of consumer disputes. It is one of the best piece of legislation intended to protect the consumer at the large scale from exploitation. Children, you need to know that Consumer Protection Act 1986 was enacted to promote and protect the rights of the consumer. The act provides for simple, speedy and inexpensive redressal of grievances and is compensatory in nature. Right, children? You will be learning this definition. I repeat, Consumer Protection Act 1986 was enacted to promote and protect the rights of the consumer. The act provides simple, speedy, and inexpensive redressal of grievances and is compensatory in nature. Children, these all are the keywords: simple, speedy, compensatory, right? You will be getting marks on this. So, you will be learning this definition. Now, children, we need to discuss about the features of Consumer Protection Act also. So, as I told you that Consumer Protection Act, the year is 1986, or commonly this act is known as Consumer Protection Act 1986. This is for the protection of consumers. Children, we need to know about the features of this act. So, we will be talking about the salient features of this Consumer Protection Act 1986. The first is coverage of item. Children, this act is applicable on both product, that is goods or services. Second is coverage of sector. Children, this act is applicable for all the three sectors, whether it is private, public or cooperative. Children, as I told you that this act is compensatory in nature. So, it provides compensation. Compensation in case of loss. If consumer faces any loss, under this act you can claim and you can get compensation for that particular good or service. Fine. Next, group of consumer rights. Children, in this, a single person can also file a complaint as well as a group complaint can also be filed. effective safeguard. Children, this is it provision, it's comprehensive and it provides effective safeguard to the consumer against various types of exploitation and unfair trade practices. In fact, it provides more effective protection to the consumer than any other law in India. Right, children? So these all are the features of Consumer Protection Act which you will be learning. Children, so in all we have discussed about Consumer Protection Act, that is 1986, and it is also known as COPRA, and we have discussed about few features of Consumer Protection Act. So children, you will be preparing this much, and after listening to this video, you will be again doing the assignment, sending me the picture of the same on my personal WhatsApp number. Thank you so much, children. That's all for today.